What is up, everyone? It is a lovely Monday morning here in South Georgia. It's really overcast, kind of wet this morning, but I'm here with Daniel. Just topped off the gas and we are getting ready to cruise, so. All right, guys, after a pretty productive afternoon of cruising yesterday, we're out in South Georgia today, drove down a couple hours to an area that we had luck earlier this year, or I guess earlier this fall. And we're driving around. It's really soggy and wet right now, but we're hoping the sun will come out and it'll dry up a little bit, but should be another good day for road cruising, hopefully. We're gonna stay optimistic and just hope that it ends up being better than it is right now, because it's definitely a little bit soggy. We saw a couple of DORs on the way in, dead Nerodia that was pretty fresh, and some older stuff, so hopefully snakes will be out. We'll see. There's a little alligator sitting right there. Way out there. Pretty cool. You don't see these guys in Georgia outside of the greater Okefenokee region too often, so that's kind of cool. Well, guys, it's mid-afternoon, and our first herp of the day that we've actually gotten a good look at is yellow-bellied slider. What you doing, bud? It is pretty hot at this point in the day. This guy's nice and warm and grumpy, but we gotta get him out of the road, so we're gonna scare him off the other direction and keep moving. Hopefully stuff will start moving a little heavier this afternoon, though. It was really soggy pretty much all morning, so I'm gonna assume that that's why we didn't see much and hope for a better afternoon. There's some frogs hanging out in the... Oh, wow! That was quite a jump. There's tons of them in here. Anyways, we're just waiting for it to not be hot so we can find snakes, but it's pretty miserable out here right now. It's about 90 degrees. We saw a turtle in here somewhere, but I don't know where he went. Where was that thing? He was like right... Oh, I see him, I see him. Oh, it might be a snapper. It's big. No, it's just a big slider. Come here, brother. Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here. Wow, you're big. Ow, ow, ow. That hurt. Big melanistic slider in this flooded agriculture. Oh, pretty good way to kill the heat of the day, at least, chasing turtles and frogs. Hopefully snake time will start back up here soon. Crazy to think that a turtle can make a living in a flooded little ditch like this. Might be some more in here. I'm gonna walk around a little bit more. Man, we have really gotten into some sliders today. This is number whatever. 2 on the road. We saw that guy in the ditch. Another big one. Dang, that's a large one. Anyways, let's get you out of the road and keep moving. At long last, we find a snake. A huge gray rat snake. Well, it only took all day long. Here is our first snake. I kind of like the look of this guy. Big gray rat snake. What was that noise? My phone. What on earth? Anyways, first snake of the day. Actually, we flipped a razor, but it got away. So, second snake of the day. Well, there we go. First cruise snake of the day. Nice big adult gray rat snake. We're just gonna let him go. I guess he was heading towards that field over there, and keep cruising. Hopefully this means the afternoon snake activity window is beginning. All right, buddy, stay out of the road. Ah, there we go. We're on the main road we were planning on cruising for the afternoon, and this guy just turned up. Nice small adult cottonmouth. A lot different from the one we saw last night, that's for sure. These guys actually historically would have been 2 different subspecies, so pretty cool. All right, guys, well, pretty decent start. Hopefully the vipers will be moving pretty heavy here. Really want to see a diamondback tonight, but I'll take more timbers, or I guess more of these guys. Anyways, I'm just hoping to see a couple more snakes today, so we drove a long way and we have not seen much so far, so hopefully it'll pick up. There we go. That is a hatchling eastern hognose snake. Just what we were hoping to see. Look at that. That's so cool. These guys put on a way better show than Southerns do. Awesome.
Some of them actually are.
Look at this guy. Took way too long. And there's the one thing that sucks about these guys. They are a lot poopier and more prone to play dead than Southerns, so we haven't even really touched this guy much yet, and he's already pooped all over himself and will probably play dead soon, unfortunately. But We're gonna try to minimize how much we stress him out and just get a couple quick photos before we escort him back off the road. Keep moving. All right, guys, Eastern Hognose snake. This is definitely the best find of the day so far, so we're gonna try to keep the momentum going and keep cruising. Goofy looking snake. How are you going to exist? I don't understand.
You saw it as a snake? I saw it. I mean,
Yo, look at that.
Oh.
He's kind of dark. Big timber. Well, there you have it. Big adult canebrake rattlesnake here in South Georgia. Not the nicest looking one, a little bit dull, but big healthy adult, can never complain about that. It's definitely one of the things we were hoping to see today. So I guess we're gonna photograph this guy moving across the road in the direction he was heading. Really hoping to see a diamondback. So snakes are out, we're gonna keep moving.
When you get quiet, I don't like it.
Well, a pretty good size one at least. Perfect. All right, crossing right here by a bridge, kind of strange, but I mean, these snakes do like to hang out around water. Oh, just gonna coil in the middle of the road. Alrighty, there we go. First rattlesnake. He freaked out. What on earth? Look at this little man. Wow. Wow, he stumbled. Well, we cruised a mouse. It's about to be that time, so hoping for a little bit of activity here once it gets dark. We'll see. There's a South Georgia copperhead. That's kind of neat. He doesn't look terribly different from the ones we've been finding up north recently, but I mean, I'll take it. It's my first South Georgia copperhead, or at least, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Well, it was kind of interesting. Not something I was really expecting. The mosquitoes are awful, so we're gonna get back to cruising. All right, just down the road from the copperhead is our next snake. Nice adult garter snake. Nice looking blue coloration to this guy. A little bit different from the ones we normally see up north, so we'll just move him off the road. Snakes are definitely out though, and it's just now starting to get dark, so. So right down the road from the first garter snake is another one, and this one is in shed. That is super weird to see one in shed crossing the road. What on earth? Anyways, that's different. 2 garters so far tonight. And next snake of the night, a little ribbon snake. Both Thamnophis in like 10 minutes. 3 of them. This is a little baby one, so he's real small. Anyways, off the road with this little guy. What on earth? There's another garter snake. Whoa! Anyways, 3 garters already. There's another little copperhead. Did you get tweezers? This one's kind of neat looking. Really strange to see these guys in decent numbers in South Georgia. I don't know why. Anyways, we've got a nice burst of snake activity right here, so we're gonna try to keep it going. Copperhead number 2 for the night. Oh, there we go, yet another garter. This one also looks like it's in shed. What on earth? There's gotta be a ton of garter snakes here. That's crazy. 2 in shed garters. Oh, this one's at least a little bit less so in shed. Well, what I was kind of worried about happened, and we got a nice little window there at dusk, and then everything just died off. It's now about 9 o'clock. Anyways, we are starting to make our way home now at this point. We're going to make a couple of passes down some dirt roads, or some paved roads on the way home. This is just the dirt road that cuts us through. So, anyways, if we see any more snakes, I'll stop. But otherwise, it was a pretty productive day. It was a lot of work for very few snakes, but we did find some pretty good quality stuff. And at the end, pulled out some decent numbers tonight. A lot of stuff moved right at dusk, so can't complain too much. Well, guys, no sooner had I ran that last video, we come across this little guy. Our 3rd timber of the day, and unfortunately only the 2nd live one. We found a pretty freshly run over one earlier. It was also unfortunately the nicest one of the day for sure, but anyways, we'll take it. Lots of timbers the last couple days. Love seeing it. Anyways, I'm gonna take some quick photos of this guy. He's already making his way off the road, so we're just gonna leave him to it and keep cruising. Hopefully we'll see more stuff on the way. All right, buddy, stay out of the road. That little button. Look at that. Big old cottonmouth right down the road from the timber. Man, and he's handsome too. Dang. That is a good looking snake. Lots of vipers today and yesterday, really. It's just been a good day for vipers all around. Anyways, right after the timber, nice handsome cottonmouth. Plenty of snakes. We left the main area we were cruising and suddenly we've started seeing snakes again, so we're gonna keep watching the road on the way. Hopefully there'll be more, we'll see. Let's get you off the road, buddy. I also forgot to bring a snake hook today, so I've been moving every snake out of the road today with this thing. Next snake, and probably our last snake of the night. Whoa! This right here is a baby plain-bellied water snake, probably only a couple weeks old. He's quite small, as you can see, and you can tell these guys apart from banded water snakes at this size because you can flip them over. No pattern on the belly. A baby banded water snake would have all sorts of intricate patterning on its belly. But anyways, might end up being the last snake of the night. We're getting pretty close to the bigger highway, so I'm just going to let him go on his way, and we're going to keep moving. Well, I guess we're not done. Here's a banded water snake for comparison. I'll flip him over so you can see his belly. Anyways, kind of neat. This one's definitely a pretty little individual, but gonna move him off the road. All right, guys, there's another copperhead. Really just keep getting surprised tonight. I keep thinking it's over and we keep finding snakes. This one's actually probably the coolest looking one of the night so far. Really interesting pattern. But we're just making our way back on back roads and just keep finding snakes. So as long as I keep finding them, I'll keep showing them. All right, I pulled this guy in the open a little bit to show you. That's definitely the nicest one of the night, though. That thing's beautiful. I wish my camera was working. I'd photograph him. But... Well, it wasn't intentional, but we pulled up on something standing in the road, and we didn't realize at the time, but it was an owl standing right over this guy, just looking at him. I guess trying to determine if he was safe to eat or not. And unfortunately, as we started to pull up, we scared him away without even realizing it was a snake. But, I mean, I guess it's this guy's lucky break, because that owl was almost certainly going to make a meal out of him. But I guess we'll move this guy to the other side of the road, and if the owl wants to come back and try to finish his business, so be it. Don't like interrupting predator-prey interactions, but I mean, just driving down the road did that. I didn't even know there was a snake in the road until we'd actually stopped to avoid running over the owl. But really cool to see. This guy, it's definitely this guy's lucky day.